In a world full of possibilities, where screens light up our days and nights and notifications connect us non-stop, it's natural to try and find our way in the endless flow of the digital universe. Imagine waking up every morning and feeling like your mind is already ready to figure out what I say. Te diaricolotide, messages full of chances, emails that open doors, updates that connect us with the world. All of this calls for your attention and energy. It's the daily life for millions, but also a chance to grow. Have you ever stopped to think, what impact does all this have on our minds and on the wonderful way we are? Now imagine this, a thoughtful figure, watching the world calmly from the peace of his own space. Carlos Alberto, the thinker. With a spark of curiosity and an inspiring smile, he invites us to take a mindful break, breathe deeply, and think about our important place in this digital age. Today, I have a special invitation. Let's journey together to find clarity and purpose in the middle of this fascinating chaos. If technology has ever made you feel overwhelmed and you've looked for a deeper purpose, remember, you are not alone. This video is your space to discover, connect, and grow together. Before we start, remember, you are a valuable part of this conversation. Subscribe to the channel and join this journey. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Let's build a community that supports each other and grows on the path to balance and well-being. Are you ready to begin? So, brave friends, let's not waste any time. Let's go now. In this digital age, we are more connected than ever. We are surrounded by chances and challenges that make us think about what we are really here for. Even though technology brings us together from far away, many people feel lonely, worried, and always searching for meaning. But together we can turn this situation into hope. The digital puzzle is clear. We have access to everything, but sometimes it feels like we're missing the most important things. Still, every connection is a chance to grow and share. In all the digital noise, we can find our true selves and build bonds that make us stronger. The constant flow of information can be too much, but it also asks us to be real, to show who we are, and to find peace in the middle of all the chaos. The numbers show it. Millions face emotional problems, but every day is a new chance to find well-being and purpose. Worry and uncertainty have grown, especially among young people. But together we can learn, support each other, and keep moving forward. In Latin America and all over the world, support networks and hope are growing. Every kind act brings us closer to a more fulfilling life. In this situation, spirituality and meaning are coming back as guiding lights that lead us to a brighter and more meaningful life. Spirituality, whether it's religious, philosophical, or personal, helps us find comfort, strength, and inner power when things are uncertain. Looking into how spirituality and well-being connect is a brave act and an invitation to live with purpose, hope, and community. Today, I invite you to think and discover, along with thousands of others, the power of connection, spirituality, and meaning in this digital age. Mental health used to be a small topic, but now it's a big part of our lives. Talking about feeling good isn't just about having a steady job or a healthy body anymore. It's so much more. Now it also means having a balanced mind, feeling good about yourself, and being able to handle your feelings in a world that's always changing. The digital age, with all its cool stuff, also brings problems for how we feel. But knowing what these problems are is the first step to fixing them. 3 things really stand out. First, there's the worry of being too connected. Our cell phone has become like a part of us, but we can learn to use it wisely. Constant notifications keep us on our toes, but they also remind us to find moments of quiet and just be present. The attention economy turns on parts of our brain that keep us hooked, but it also gives us a chance to practice self-control and personal freedom. Second, There's the constant comparing ourselves to others. Social media can create fake ideas, but it also pushes us to value who we really are and celebrate our true achievements. That feeling that everyone else is happier than us might pop up, but everyone has their own path and their own worth. We can feel good about ourselves even without likes. And third, there's the feeling of emptiness. Even with lots of exciting things around us, we can always look for and find what truly makes us happy and inspires us. A super connected life can take up our time, but it's up to us to fill it with meaning. Turning digital busyness into inner peace is possible. Teenagers and young people who grew up with technology have the power to build who they are from the inside out, not just from what others think. They can be real and strong, and adults can do it too. Balancing getting things done with taking care of yourself is a brave act of self-love. We can all move towards a more fulfilling life. Spirituality is a timeless force available to everyone. Since the beginning of humanity, we felt the urge to seek deep, big answers to life's biggest questions. Who am I really? What's the point of suffering? What's waiting for us after life? And most importantly, is there something bigger than what we can see? In the past, these answers were found in shared traditions, stories and rituals that brought people together and gave them hope. Today, in a world that's more open and diverse, spirituality is becoming a personal search for meaning and a connection to something bigger than ourselves. We can see at least 3 inspiring ways to live out spirituality: the institutional kind, found in religions like Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, or Judaism, which offer paths of faith and community; personal spirituality, which grows through meditation, quiet thought, private prayer, or by following a life philosophy that helped us grow; and hybrid and digital spirituality, which spreads through online platforms, courses, mindfulness apps, and virtual communities that connect and inspire us. Beyond these forms, the main thing stays the same. Spirituality is the bright answer to our need to go beyond ourselves. As Viktor Frankl taught, people can get through any suffering if they find a deep and hopeful meaning. The ties between spirituality and mental health are powerful and have been a source of hope and change in recent decades. People who practice spiritual habits regularly often find an inner strength to get through tough times, losses, or sickness. Faith, meditation, and a sense of something bigger become helpers that push us to keep going. Brain studies show that prayer and meditation can calm your mind, lower stress, and bring a deep feeling of well-being and peace. Also, spirituality gives us stories that connect us to something bigger, giving meaning to every challenge and win. Finding a purpose fills us with hope and helps us stay strong when things get tough. Here's a fascinating and exciting paradox. The digital world can be a bright bridge to spirituality and mental health, or a challenge to overcome. Today, more than ever, we have unlimited access to spiritual teachings that can change our lives. A young person in Mexico can be inspired by Buddhist talks from Thailand. A woman in Brazil can find community in a virtual prayer group, and a therapist in Argentina can recommend free guided meditations on YouTube. Borders disappear, and inner growth becomes global. These connections open up possibilities that once seemed impossible. The spiritual world is within everyone's reach, anytime, anywhere. However, we must also be aware. Technology can turn spirituality into a simple product. It's up to us to give it depth and true meaning. In this environment, digital gurus pop up, promising instant enlightenment, quick courses, and motivational memes. But remember, true spirituality isn't fast food. It's a deep journey of real change and growth. This paradox invites us to choose. The digital world can expand a true and a powerful spirituality, or it can shrink it into a shallow show. The key is how we use these tools. You have the power to make technology an ally on your path to well-being and a deeper understanding. With all this going on, a big chance pops up to wisely mix spirituality, mental health, and technology. It's not about ditching digital stuff, but making it help us feel good. We can learn to use digital tools on purpose, turning them into ways to live a fuller, more aware life. Spirituality helps us find inner quiet, take mindful breaks, and get back our focus, even when there's a lot of information buzzing around. Taking care of our mental health also means giving ourselves digital breaks and getting back in touch with nature around us, making our real-life connections stronger, and practicing spirituality helps us find meaning and joy every day. True spirituality doesn't run from reality, it lights it up. It asks us to live in the world with deep thought and fresh hope. Mental well-being grows when there's purpose and connection, not just when problems are gone. It's possible to live a meaningful life. The digital world is here to push us forward. Living without it is almost impossible, but we can choose not to be its prisoners, but its creators. Between extremes, spirituality becomes a compass, the invisible medicine for the soul, and a key friend for our mental health. It reminds us that we are much more than just people who consume content or numbers in computer programs. We are seekers of meaning and makers of our own path. When we truly embrace this quest, we turn being too connected into an opportunity, noise into inner calm, and loneliness into a deep meeting with ourselves and others. It's not about picking between spirituality or technology, but about bringing them together with awareness and bravery. This way, digital life can become a path to fullness, balance, and going beyond. Choose to move forward with hope. Thanks for being here today, sharing this journey of growth and discovery. Your presence brightens this space and gives meaning to every thought. I really value that you're part of this community of awakened minds and open hearts. Together, we keep growing and learning every day. If this content inspired you, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel and be an active part of this positive movement. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Your voice adds to and strengthens everyone. Spread this message with your loved ones. Together we can change lives and create a more aware world. United, we'll keep exploring new paths of technology, spirituality, and mental well-being, always with hope and purpose. Remember, your voice is powerful and essential in this space for growth. Let's keep building a community of support, inspiration, and learning together, full of ideas and dreams that push us to be better every day. May each reflection bring us closer to balance, fullness, and meaning in our digital lives. Until next time, friends, keep shining and growing.